guys, what's up? It's Eli, and I wanted to talk about a couple of no-gi chokes today. They're ones that people have a lot of questions about a lot of the time. These chokes, the anaconda choke and the darce choke, then this will hopefully give you kind of a good breakdown of it. So we're gonna check it out. So we're gonna start from a turtle position. Now this could have happened from maybe we were on the ground rolling around and I went to pass his guard, or something happened that he turtled up in a defensive mode, or maybe he shot in for a takedown and I sprawled on him and then he turtled to recover. So I'm gonna be first straight on with him this way, right? And I want to have good kind of control over his head and shoulders to begin with. And I want my arms, this will probably happen off of the sprawl anyway, but I want one arm to be between his shoulder and his neck here. The first one we're going to look at is the anaconda choke. And the way it's going to work is it's going to enter by the neck and come out by the armpit like this. Okay? Now, whenever I go to actually lock it up, I want this arm here to be able to grab my bicep. The problem is that sometimes the space right here is not the best for that. I need to get that space closed up. So the way I'll do that here, and this is a detail I think that people leave out a lot of the time whenever they're trying this, when they're new to this choke, is that I'm gonna grab the hands in a gable grip kind of position here and use this forearm motion here to squeeze these together. Once this is squeezed together, now I'm gonna shoot this in deeper and then let this slide down to my bicep and hold here on the lat. Now I wanna literally look underneath him and try to touch my nose under him and then start my spin. If I go for my spin prematurely, I pull him on top of my face, and then that's not good for me. So I go here, duck under, this way. To finish the choke, I keep squeezing and I'm gonna walk my feet and hips toward him like this, here. I'm gonna try to catch his leg, but a lot of times the guy will wind up tapping from the pressure before that even happens. Okay? So again, we wind up in this position. My hand is gonna go inside, entering from the neck, coming out by the armpit. I gable grip my two hands together and I squeeze to get his arm closer to his neck, and then I slide in to ratchet lock this into place. I dive my nose underneath him, and then I start my roll by stepping my right leg back over my left. So we go here, this. And then I'm gonna start walking my legs toward him, trying to chase him with my legs, squeezing the whole time like this. Okay? So similarly, but conversely, the darce choke, the difference in it, if we're attacking from a similar position here, rather than entering in like on the anaconda choke here by the neck and coming out by the armpit, the darce choke will actually enter in from the armpit and come out by the neck, right? And again, I'd like to gable grip my hands first. I don't want to go straight to this necessarily. I'm going to gable grip my hands first, but the intention behind it this time, I'm going to put my forearm on the back of his neck, push down here and lift with the arm that's underneath his armpit, kind of playing him over like this and catching to secure, right? This also in the process should have brought his arm and his neck closer together. And so from here, now, since I used the gable grip to flip him over, I slide down here this way, right? So I get the same kind of rear naked choke style grip here, but this one's gonna go here, and then I'm gonna drive my hips forward toward him and squeeze this way for the darce choke. I enter in here by the armpit, out by the neck, gable grip the hands, push down, flip him over with this grip, and then adjust here this way, squeeze. I would like to go bicep deep to the neck. If I get forearm deep, it's okay, I can still finish it. It just takes a little change of the angle, a little extra pressure. One little key detail about this that is very helpful if you feel like maybe the guy's a little too big up here, maybe your arms are a little too short or your arms are a little too stout, is when we get to this position here, when I roll him over, rather than going straight in, maybe my arm is a little too short to finish this, I'm gonna hold here, I'm gonna pull and ratchet like this until I can get my elbow down to the floor. Now I should be in place here, sprawl, drive in, and finish the choke from there. These are a couple of really handy no-gi chokes from whenever you find a guy turtling up in this position here, anaconda choke or the darce choke. And that's the difference between the two of them. So thank you guys for watching.